Remember, doggydiamondsnofilter.com is the official website. Make sure you log on. Doggydiamondsnofilter.com is my official website. On there, you can find videos you might never saw before. I'm eating this ginger candy. Damn. Yeah, doggydiamondsnofilter.com. You already know what it is, man. Let me give you some information. Have you heard about my $100 promo deal? Maybe you haven't. If you have, let me give you some details really quick about this. Listen, the promotion will be done on Doggy Diamonds TV and the Interlude TV. That's on the Insta stories, the YouTube communities, the Threads accounts, Facebook accounts, and the Twitter accounts. I can promote whatever you need. But as a reminder, this is for serious inquiries only. Must be Cash App ready. I can help you bring more awareness to your products. Just contact me at Doggy Diamonds on Instagram. Please, when you inquire about this promo, please just ask me about the promo, all them other questions and what you need me to do and want me to do. All I am doing is promotion. That's it. Promotion. That's it. We're not exchanging phone numbers. We're not going out on no date. I don't want to know where you live. It's all promotion. It's all virtually done. You don't want to, let me get your number so I could build and we could put it together. No, we're not doing none of that. As you can see that I showed you earlier, and I will show you again all the things that the promo consists of. So don't hit me and be like, what all I'm getting for that? Listen, the promotion will be done on Doggy Diamonds TV and the Interlude TV, the Insta stories, the YouTube community, the fucking Threads, the Facebook, the Twitter accounts. That's it. Don't stop. Because some of y'all be just doing too much. I don't know if you just want a response out of me, but it's for serious inquiries only. Let's go. Please hit that like button. Please hit that like button. As I can see, Tiger's in the building. El Solo Ojo's in the building. Chilltown Majors is in the building. Tiger's in the building. Bernadette Bernie. Unpopular Opinions. Ra is in the building. Official King FST is in the building. Nisha Shabazz is in the building. The Doubted One. Yeah, we live. We're live right now. Please hit that like button. Joseph Alvarez is in the building. Please hit that like button. And if you never known, if you never heard before, Doggy Diamonds did this. This is a fact. I don't care who's live. You should be joining me. As soon as I go live, you're supposed to say, yo, we about to hear some realness. Rel Brown, what's up? DJ Red Light, what's up? How's everybody doing tonight? California, Lotus the Kid, what's up? Kel Beats, what's up? Kill Beats, what's up? Don't forget. Doggy Diamonds did this. Yes. Yes, hit the like button. Please hit the like button. The like button is very important. Talk Show the Visionary, what's up? Rashard Lewis, what's up? T.to. T.2. T2. Different variations how to say that. Time X Love. I don't know if I said that right. All right, y'all. I always say this gonna be one of them ones, but this gonna be one of them ones. You watching other people online and you like, cap, watch the cap. We're gonna talk some realness tonight. As always. No different from any other night. But this is one of my favorite topics to talk about. One of my favorite topics. So I'm gonna talk about this. And don't forget. Doggy Diamonds did this. All right. I'm here. Stop the music. G2G Corey, what's up? What's up, everybody? I'm Doggy Diamonds. That is I. Big Ma, what's up? That is I. That is me. How's everybody doing? How's everybody feeling? Had to change the background. Felt like it was a little dark, so I wanted it to be a little bit more lit up. Sometimes when you see too much darkness, it deals with your mood. So I needed some blue in there to, I like the dark background, but I needed some blue in there to help me, raise a little bit. Because sometimes I see all that black and I be like, bad enough I like wearing all black, but I see it in the background and it just, make you just want to just, spaz. So sometimes I have to put a little bit of blue, some other colors in there. Master Q, what's up? Superstar Rel, what's up? Preem, what up? Pele Manuel, what's up? I have no idea about the Rockefeller auction. Rel Brown, I see you. So what's up? Phoenix on the check-in, what's up? All right, y'all. Tonight, I want to talk about a few things that's near and dear to me. It don't be near and dear to everybody. Everybody act like they care. You know what I'm saying? G2G Corey, I appreciate the super chat for the first one for the night. I don't know why it's not popping up on the screen no more, but I'm going to have to fix that. It used to pop up, but it's acting a little oopid stay. So I want to talk about something that is a kind of recurring topic to me. And it's something that people talk about, but I see they play with it and they think, it's situational to them depending on who's talking about it. And I feel like a lot of times they don't keep it real. Tonight I want to talk about mental health. What you thinking about? How what we live and how we want to live affects us mentally. And how we're seeing people right before our eyes spiral out of control. And we laugh at everything. We think a lot is funny, but we don't even see a person right before us in crisis. And whether it's on television, whether it's in your neighborhood, whether it's in your family, whether it's right in your home, we don't know the signs of people in crisis. But we see it, but we laugh because many of us face different crises at different times and we don't know how to cope with it. So when we see it, instead of us dealing with it, trying to aid an individual, we laugh. So that's why when Tyrese cries, we think it's so funny. That's why when Big Sean, as I'm going to show you earlier, has been talking the past few days, you can see, in my opinion, I can see, let's say that, something is wrong. Something is wrong. It's something deeper than the music industry. It's something spiritual. It's happening with these individuals. And we can see it. And as you say, they all custodies. I'm not denying that. I'm not saying they not. But is it custody or is it escapism? What turns you into a custody? So are you a custody because you're a custody, or are you a custody because this industry made you a custody? Because many individuals probably wasn't custodies before they got introduced to this shit. Many people from where we from, they might smoke a little, they might drink a little. But then now we're seeing people becoming full-blown custodies, but just think about your peers and your peer group. You don't hang around custody. Like, where did you learn that from? Where does this behavior come from? Is it something that you picked up? How do you pick up bad habits when you should be living the best life? When you actually got the fame, the fortune, and the notoriety. And I'm just saying, like, we are really, really under spiritual attack. And, again, a lot of people do be custodies, but it's something going on right now that I'm not even really recognizing people anymore. Like, I'm looking at people that I know for sure, that I've known for years, and then I'm looking at them, and it's just something that when I look at them, they almost look soulless. You ever see a picture of somebody and you look at them and you be like, they okay? You don't find it, I don't know. Maybe because I've been in crisis before. And I had to save myself because nobody was able to look at me and say, you okay? You know, because some of us know how to put on a great game face. But me, being that I've been through it before, I could look at somebody and say, are they okay? And it's not for ridicule. It's just, yo, you good? Is everything okay? And I'm looking at people right now, and they're trying to perform. They're trying to do what they do, but something is not right. And it's people that we look at them as artists. We look at them as that, but I don't know if y'all know, people really harming themselves. That's the short answer for a lot of people. And I think sometimes we do these things where we go on social media and we say, mental health check, is everybody okay? And it's kind of cliche because we really don't care, because once somebody say they're not okay, we laugh. Once somebody say, you know, I'm going through this situation, this is happening with me, we find a way to laugh, or later on we find a way to ridicule them about it. Now, you do have some people who have capped, who we ran and rallied behind them, and they was capping. Then you have some people who are really, really going through it, and we don't know how to aid them because we're in pain ourselves. So the only way we aid people is by laughing. You know, when you see people just wake up and they cut all their facial hair off, or you see a woman that has beautiful hair, then she's just all of a sudden cut all her hair off, or you see people doing things that's drastic, you don't know that something is wrong, or you don't say, yo, you okay? What's good? You'd be surprised what people tell you. You'd be surprised what people tell you they're going through, whether it's their work life, whether it's their home life, whether it's stuff with their children, whether it's things with their marriage, relationships, family. You'll be surprised what people are going through. And I don't know how you would be surprised, because you know sometimes what you go through. Look what you go through to endure all of these things that's compounding you right now. You, me. I used to always say everybody's $100 from being homeless. People didn't agree or understand what that means. Meaning that if you're on a fixed income and you get set amount of money based off your hours, even some people on salary, so you can't do overtime. So people who know what the workforce is like, you know what being on salary means. You can't even get overtime. You haven't gotten a raise. But when your mortgage goes up or your rent goes up, if it goes up $100, that is more than you could afford, $100. So that's why I say people are $100 away from being homeless. You might be on a fixed income. You might be disabled. There's many different things. So a lot of people are going through it. I know. Everybody's on social media capping. Everybody living their best life. I know. But what I'm telling you, that is not true. A lot of people are capping. Why? Because they rather laugh than cry. So the other day, I seen Big Sean, who's dropping an album soon. And in dropping an album, he went live and he put this content out. And I want to show you something really quick, because when I saw this, me personally, I was a little disheartened because I seen something in his speech. I seen something the way he was talking, and I could sense something seems wrong to me. Maybe I'm reading into it too much. Maybe I see too much. But let's look. See if you see what I see
right now, and that's what I'm gonna do. So
now, right there, when he looked up at the camera, to me, in my opinion, when he looked up at the camera, I didn't see life in him. Of course, he's alive. But you know when somebody's alive and somebody's lively and this man's about to drop an album. I don't care. You could say I didn't get no sleep. You could say whatever. But when he looked up at the camera, I didn't see life in him. So let's do this again. Hold on. Let's go.
Right now, and that's what I'm gonna do. So
does that
the
look
album
like
is dropping this week.
Does that look like Big Sean to you?
And you know, I appreciate my mom for being like that guardian angel, always like giving.
So he said, I appreciate my mom for being that guardian angel. I don't know if that means, I hope his mother's still with him, but I hope that doesn't mean his mother's not with him. But most of the time when people say guardian angel, they passed on. But I don't know if that's the case. I should have did my investigations. But again, when I look at him, I don't see happiness. I see a lot of sadness. Now, this is a guy who's toured. This is a guy who's been signed to major labels. He's in a relationship with a woman that's successful, that everybody think is a beautiful woman, including himself. But when I look at him, I don't see happiness. And why? So let's go.
Give me that advice for real. And
See?
she really talked me through it for real. And
do he seem happy to you?
like I said, I ain't been sleeping a lot. I've been like kind of like just giving this shit my all, and
that don't seem happy.
I'm burnt the fuck out.
Look,
you know, tired.
Listen, when a man says and admit it, I'm burnt out. Burnt out don't always mean because of the work. Burnt out means mental. Especially when a man says, yo, I'm tired. Let's go. Hold on.
You know, tired, but I do this shit for the people who fuck with me.
See? He didn't even say he'd do it for him. So he's at the point now where he's not even really doing it for himself. He's doing it for the people that F with him. And then what y'all don't understand sometimes, it take a lot to come perform day in and day out because you under all of this scrutiny. But let me let him talk really quick.
For the people who fuck with me.
Go ahead.
You know, I do it for the fans. I do it for, you know, with the power of Jesus Christ too, for real.
He don't even know who he did it for.
So
he don't even know who he do it for. He said the fans. I'm
excited.
Does he look excited?
That's one thing my mom said. She said, yo, get excited. Like, drop your album. It's fire.
Look, he said, I'm excited.
I'm excited.
He said he's excited. Don't really look excited, although he's smiling. And then saying his mother's telling him, get excited. Now, artists, my fellow artists out there, what if you dropping your album? You got a major label debut, not debut, but yeah, for you it would be a debut. He's already grandfathered in. He don't even look happy.
And that's one thing my mom said. She said, yo, get excited. Like, drop your album. It's fire. You know?
His voice is cracking.
Everyone around me keeps saying that, so.
He don't even believe in himself no more.
It's dropping this week. And
he don't even believe in himself no more.
And so look, I'm going to New York. And I got like some listening party. I'm doing like right now.
He don't even believe in himself no more. Let me come back.
And that's what I'm gonna do, so.
Let me stop this. He don't even believe in himself no more. He looks tired. And the tired has nothing to do with the physical. You can see he's mental. You can see people trying to talk him into, yo, believe in yourself. Do it. Your album is fire. His mother has to tell him to get excited. You can see it. Now, Kodak Black was another one who said, nobody even care about me unless I could pay, unless I could add on to something. It's all about my money. Nobody care about me. Now imagine living in this world where you got all this fame, fortune, notoriety, and don't feel like a soul care about you. You know how lonely that is? Now, for the regular common person, because I know sometimes y'all don't have no empathy. I know for some of y'all, you say, well, you shouldn't do, you should. Honestly, this life didn't choose some people. Rather, some people didn't choose this life. The life chose them. Imagine being a talented individual and you just giving your talent to the world. Imagine how many spirits he lifted up. Imagine how many people he made happy. Imagine how many people that he helped, but you alone in it. So it's just all take. And then you have people who say, oh, well, Holly weird and go get a job. Well, you got a job. You're not in Hollywood. And you ain't happy. So how many times do people be like, like when I got demonetized, you see people say, oh, you gonna go get a job now? When my job has been since 2006 to service the people with content. Have I not done my job? So now, because of a situation, you're telling me to do something else. That's how quick people was ready to give up on me. You gonna get a job? You gotta get a job. When my job has been to give up and create content. They don't tell that to nobody else. If any of these so-called big YouTube, I'm talking about the people that got millions, they'll never tell them to go get a job. What they'll do, they'll rally behind them and say, we support you no matter what you do. Thank you for your service. We will definitely stick with you no matter what you do, no matter where you go. They tell me, get a job. Dickheads making YouTube videos. He got to get a job now. You got people chiming in. But I held it. Everybody can't hold it. Everybody can't hold it. And I'm telling y'all right now, there's a lot of individuals that you see, especially in the past few months. I'm not going to say nobody, but it's people who passed away or who's sick right now. And you think the sickness has something to do with something physical. It was mental. People are checking out. Once you check out mentally, that physical is sure to follow. Or you're going to do things physically to catch up with your mental because you no longer care. So when you're doing these wellness checks and you see Tyrese, he always had these outbursts and start crying and all that, for the most part, has always came off besides the stuff he was wearing. And I think it was more Muslim garb than it was a dress, right? But he's always came off as a masculine man, always trying to help somebody save their marriage. And then when you see him reaching out, you see him crying, and you see him wanting to get help, first thing everybody do is laugh. He's a meme now. I'm telling you, as black men, we're not allowed to cry and have any sadness. We are the joke. We are a complete joke if we laugh. If we cry. But who are we supposed to go to? How do we get our pain out? Who do we talk to? We can't talk to nobody. So we got to get professional help, still perform for people, because if you don't do it, I'm taking myself out of this because I haven't achieved what these guys have, but they still have to perform. And the minute they down bad, people want to talk about how they down bad, but you never talk about what they might have been go through. Look at somebody like a Jaheim. It's a meme. This what happens when you put that woman first. Want to talk about how he down bad, how he look. This what happens when you put that woman first. But if he was a womanizer and wasn't doing nothing, and he didn't put the woman first, what happens? Then out of nowhere, you're going to talk about how down bad he is. Or he this, he, that, and the third. He's a womanizer. So you could be Jaheim, put the woman first, or you could be Cam Newton. Regardless, somebody going to talk. But what I see a lot of times, I see people in crisis. I could see the soullessness. I could see the emptiness in them. And then people just don't care because it's easy to point a finger at you and say, hey, everybody, go look at him going through it while you go in the corner and cry, while you feeling bad. Many of us have been through hell and our lives still going through hell. Went through hell earlier today, going to go through hell tomorrow. Many of you don't want to get up and go to work. You talk about the damn plantation, the travel, you missing your children, you're not there for certain things. But how could you look at somebody because they know how to sing, act, rap, and you're looking at them and penalizing them because they have a gift? People are human too. People are human too. You know what I'm saying? So I think a lot of times, we got to look at the testament of truth, because you have artists like Donny Hathaway, my number 2 favorite singer. He didn't die of natural causes. He took his life. Imagine what he was going through. So all we hear is this beautiful voice. And say, damn, I loved him. But when he was alive and having manic episodes, people laugh. You know what I'm saying? People laugh. But at the same time, and I see you checking videos online, Tyrese is very successful and he can afford a therapist. Why doesn't he seek professional help? Because in the Black community, we don't seek professional help. So why doesn't homeboy in the corner seek professional help? Why doesn't the man who live upstairs seek professional help? Because we don't do that. We talk about mental health like it's a damn a drink or something like that. It's real. Why do you think dudes get their face all tattoos? Everybody. Not saying that, I shouldn't say that. A lot of people are affected by mental health issues. Some people just manifest it different. You think people are okay? You think a woman is okay doing some of the things that she do publicly? You think they're okay? You think they're okay? You think some of the things that you see, people are okay? When you go to the supermarket and you see wild shit, you think those people are okay? And it's easy for us to say, why don't you just go get help? Not that easy for everybody, because first of all, when you need help, you have to recognize you need help. And then most people feel unloved, like nobody care about them, so it don't make no difference anyway. Most children who act out are having psychological issues. Most children who act out, instead of putting them on the ADHD things and doing this and doing that, they have, maybe it's something, you know, when children start wetting the bed, crying too much, something is wrong. But you'll never, from where I come from, you just get a beating. You're showing off, you're on punishment, you get a beating. But nobody ever says, hey, what's going on? So a lot of times, you quick to say, hey, they acting out. I took their iPad away. Or, you know, I did this, I did that. That's not always the answer. You know what I'm saying? That's not always the answer. And Kiara, and I see what you're saying, a relationship with the Most High is so important. We are all one bad incident away from clicking. Again, everybody don't subscribe to different doctrines. If that's what worked for you, that's cool. One thing I never like to do, I just tell people what worked for me. But I can't say, you got to go to church, because that's the problem. People don't listen to the problem. How could you tell what people to do if you don't even know what the problem is sometimes? You say, yo, one time I had a bad shoulder injury. And the doctor, my normal thing would do was to ice it. I went to my PCP and he said, nah, I don't like ice. Don't put ice on it. It'll get better. And I'm like, damn, but everybody else telling me to ice it. So who do I listen to, the doctor or everybody else? But you're telling me to ice it without even knowing what's wrong. Because if it's a tear, that's going to take the swelling down, but the tear is still going to be there. You get what I'm saying? The tear is still going to be there, the tear. That's something that will heal itself. So whatever worked for me, I can't tell you what's going to work for you. Sometimes, people ask me about weight loss. And sometimes I want to give people advice and they say, yeah, but I'm diabetic. And I say, damn, well, you have to eat. Certain things you got to eat. Do you know what a PCP is before you stupid? It's called a primary care provider. That's what a PCP is. So I don't know if you're trying to be funny or you just uneducated, but a PCP is a primary care provider. That's what that stands for. I don't do no drugs. So I don't know if you dealing with slow gases, but you're going to have to speed it up fucking with me, because I can't be reducing shit to the simplest terms. I have a brilliant chat room, and if you can't catch up, the best thing to do is just to sit back and chill. It'll come. You gotta watch some more shows. I know sometimes y'all watch so many fucking stupid people that y'all think everybody's stupid. But you can't be playing like that though, because there's certain things I don't play with. I don't play with any drug use. I don't play with any alcohol. I don't play like that. And you should just tell that I'm serious about certain shit because I'm so against it. I'm so against it that I don't play. So play with somebody else. When it comes to certain shit, don't play with me with that. Because I'm very, very against any drugs, any alcohol. I'm against that. So play with somebody else. I don't play that. Seriously. Respectfully. With all due respect. You know what I'm saying? Let's just respect one another, because I feel like I'm sitting here right now and what I'm saying is very, very important. And that's the problem too. Y'all fucking play too much. That's exactly what I'm talking about. In the time of seriousness, y'all find a way to laugh and play. Let's really think about that. In the time of seriousness, in the time of talking about something that we're all afflicted by, we find a way to laugh and party and bullshit. Why? Because let me just take the eyes off me and let me laugh because I really want to cry. That's what happens sometimes. We watch people in our family go through it. We watch people, and sometimes instead of us helping people, we laugh. We say they bugged out and we talk about them. We talk about people drug use that we love. We talk about people alcoholism, but we never talk to them. We never say to them, yo, I fucking love you and I care about you. Please get help. I want you to get help because I need you here. Know what we do? We laugh. Fucking crackhead. My cousin just can't stop smoking. And then when they die, you're the first one who up there, this was my cousin, man. I loved them, because we clout people death now. You ever notice how people clout death? You ever notice Facebook is one big obituary? They're just posting. All you see is somebody passing away. But when they was alive going through it, who was there for them? Don't find no picture of me and you when I go, because I ain't fuck with you. I'm going to haunt you. But that's what I see people doing. People finding pictures of people who passed away, but when they were there at the lowest point, everybody stepped right over them. Think about sometimes you have people on the street. People will step right over them. Step right over them. And then something happened fatal and you be like, damn, that's messed up. Why? Because the sadness that we all have as a fucking human, we try to be together with it. Yeah, I was just with him. I just spoke to him. Nigga, we ain't speaking 2 years. We ain't speaking 5 years. I was just saying today, and it's funny how I was saying how I do welfare checks on people. I just call people. What the fuck can anybody do for me? I don't want nothing from none of these dudes. But I'll just call them and be like, yo, you good? All right, that's it. That's all I wanted to know. You never know what anybody is going through. You might call somebody, and if they're going to it at this level of fame and fortune, is it really worth the fame and fortune if it's taking your humanity away? If it's taking your human side away? If you can't even mourn in peace because you got to do music because now you got to eat, is it really worth it? That's the point of this. Is it really worth it? How could you have thousands of fans and you feel like nobody don't love you? That's a lonely shit. So some people do turn to alcohol and drugs and womanizing and deviance. People be hurting. And when people have come to me or I see people hurting, I always try to, remedy it the best way I could. Even if you look at my Freddie P interview, I'm like, yo, bro, you need help. And that's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing. Somebody saying to you that you need help, especially if there's no malicious intent. But the first thing we say is, I don't need no help, or you don't. So you think doing that shit is normal. But now we're living in a world where what's normal? What's normal anymore? Everything that we thought was normal does not exist anymore. It does not exist. Anything that we at one point frowned upon and said, oh, what the hell? It's cool now. And I'm like, it ain't never going to be cool with me. I'm glad that I was raised a certain way. I'm glad that I developed into being the individual that I am. And I'm glad that I'm not a follower, nor am I influenced by fools. That's the only thing I can say for myself. I'm glad I'm not influenced by fools. I'm glad that I don't see stuff and feel left out because this is what everybody else is doing. Shit, I'm okay. I'll pass on that. And a lot of people, when you look at what's going on, look what's going on in the country. See, that's the thing too. We look at social media, but we look at it. I'm very analytical when it comes to stuff. I look at stuff and then I look at shit like, hold on. That's normal to y'all? Check videos online. I appreciate you also. I be like, yo, that's okay. That's normal to y'all? And then if you're not careful, see, this is the thing where the hurt come from. If you're not careful, you start thinking something is wrong with you. Because you're like, God damn, how everybody doing this? But I'm not doing it. Am I missing something? Am I not doing the right thing? So you mean to tell me, because think about perception. You have perception and you have reality. Everybody lives in perception. People be forgetting that you actually really know them. So the perception is everybody's rich. Everybody got the best car, the best children. They got the best job. They make 7 figures a month. That's what everybody got you thinking. And if you're not careful, you'll get caught up in that. So you in a race and you think you losing a race and it causes your mind to spiral. I was watching something the other day. And the guy said, we think we make decisions. We think we got 2 decisions to make. And I was like, huh? What is he talking about? So, if you say, I don't know if I'm going to go there to the party, let's say the party, I don't know if I'm going to go to the party or stay home. You think that's 2 decisions, right? Should I go to the party or stay home? You think that's 2 decisions. Did you know, logically, that's already one? That's only one. You know why? Because you're already home. Why do you have to say or stay home if you're already home? That's only one decision. You don't got to make 2 decisions. It's not go to the party or stay home. You're already home. So why are you saying, should I stay home if you're already home? You just got one decision to make. Am I going to go? No? Okay. It's not 2 decisions. Most of the time, things are not 2 decisions. You're already not doing something. I don't know if I'm going to call them or not. You already didn't call them. So how is that 2 decisions? But see, this is what happens to us in our brain. We start, yo, I don't know if I should call or not. Should I call or not? Not calling is not calling. You do know that, right? So you really only have one decision to make. But the way society is, we think we got to make all these decisions. We got to do all this. No, and that's how we get caught up in this. Let me catch y'all with another thing. I want everybody to spell spot in your brain. Spell spot. Now say spot 4 times really quick. What do you do when you come to a green light? Nope, you go. Now, if you said stop, see? I don't know many of you said stop because I've tried this in person to people. I tried this in person to people. And many people said, stop. See? See the power of the mind and words? How you could get caught? Many of people said, you come to a green light and we'll stop. When it's really go. You see that? I know many of you said stop because the power of your mind and words. That's why you got to be careful of people who talk well. You have to listen. Most people know the art of deception. And they're using that. And you not being naive and thinking everybody's for you, you getting caught up. I gotta get this bag. I gotta chase this bag. For what? For what? You said stop. Why did you say you come to a green light and stop? You get what I'm saying? So we are now the common folks, because I ain't no celebrity or none of that. I tell y'all right now, I'm regular. I be in on Walmart and shit and Target. I ain't with none of that shit. Sometimes people look at me, and my man was just telling me today, you know, people recognize you, right? I was like, oh, I guess so, but shit, I'm so regular. I be forgetting that I do something that people might think is great. But we so busy caught up in this hamster wheel of gotta get that bag, gotta take care of my kids, gotta pay this mortgage, gotta pay this rent, gotta pay this car note. Look what it's doing to us. So what do you think it's doing to them when your overhead every month might be like $20,000? And that's for your home. Not only you there with your children and you got parents and you got other people you take care of. So you really, really tripping because you got a lot on your table. Like I said, many people confront. I mean, I'm a realist. Like I just did my laundry. I gotta put the the clothes in the dryer. Like it's real. You know what I'm saying? I browned some chicken earlier. I got some jerk chicken sauce that tomorrow I'm gonna make me some jerk chicken taco. It's real. But that's when you one with yourself and you understand the assignment. Imagine how people are living outside of their means and mentally they think they're competing with their neighbor, not knowing their neighbor is in foreclosure. You just never know what somebody's going through. And you putting yourself through the ringer, trying to compete with something, thinking that, oh, they went to Dominican Republic, which is the cheapest place to go, I might add too. So shout out to everybody who go to the Dominican Republic, but this shit don't cost a lot to go there. But shout out to anybody who vacation. So when you look and you see celebrities stressed, you see celebrities looking soulless, you see celebrities getting on the camera and just crying, you should realize that, you know what? I'm okay. Because even with their fame and fortune, they're still human. They're still going through it. Anybody who sit there and say, hey, I got this, I got that. All right. I mean, cool. If you got it, what difference do it make? And see, me, I'm not one of the individuals who sit there and say, oh, you got this. I'm hating what they should do for the community. They should do this and do that. I'm not one of them people because I don't count people's pockets. I don't care what you do or don't do. It ain't going to affect me no way. I'm chasing what I got to chase. And what I'm chasing is to be a better me. It ain't money. It ain't none of that. All that shit come. Seriously, if you be a better you, everything that's supposed to come with you is going to come with you. But at the end of the day, what good is having a bunch of money if your mental ain't right? What good is having a car if you debilitated or you want to, you don't want to even be here? None of that shit don't mean nothing. But we talk wrong because we keep saying to each other, money don't mean nothing, this ain't nothing, or having that is nothing. No, that sometimes is just a reward for your hard work. So listen, you know how they do me. I always got an uphill battle. Always. This battle for me will always be uphill. I'm in it for the long haul. No matter what they throw at me, I'm still here. There's no complaining. I know what it is. I know what it's hitting for. But one thing that I would never do was get scared away, get rushed away, or let people deter me from what I think my mission is. My mission is my mission. My mission ain't for nobody else. So no matter what is thrown my way, it's just a hurdle, just an obstacle. Sometimes the obstacle gonna come, I'ma fall. Sometimes the obstacle gonna come, I'ma hurdle it. But every time, no matter what, I ain't never gonna get up. I ain't never gonna give up. And I know y'all can see me. But again, the fight with me is fixed. And reason why I'm saying this is because you do question yourself, is any of this shit worth it? Right? When you see them messing with your numbers, when you see them doing stuff, because what's the first thing people say? Oh, you fell off. How could I fall off when I have so much children? How could I fall off when I see so much of my offspring? Just really think about that. How could I not be something when I have so many children? But the pressures to sit in these seats and perform, nobody cares about what you did. Nobody cares about what you added on. Nobody cares. Every day I'm reminded of what I done in this culture. It's on Instagram. I get tagged in so much stuff. I be forgetting, like, damn, I forgot I did that. I forgot I did this. But for the people who don't know, they'll come at me every day and say, you're not this or you're not. All right, that's fine. I'm okay with that. Nothing is worth my peace. So whatever you think I'm not, I'm okay with that. I know I'm a hard worker. I know I'm dedicated. I know I'm not a fucking bozo. I know I'm not a custody. I'm not no alcoholic. I'm not no deviant. And I'm probably one of the only people that could sit on live and not get any super chats, not get any cash apps, and just still come back and still put on regardless. See, remember, I was doing this before I knew you could make any money. I just loved it. I just loved talking to people. I just loved expressing and sharing my thoughts in my mind with people. Thought that was important. I thought that was for society issues. And then you have these men who want to share their music with people, and they're always under the microscope. How many people laugh at Tyrese? When people laughed at him, I didn't think it was funny. Why? Because I seen somebody that the next day, after crying, if he had harmed himself, people would have said, he should have talked. He should have got. Maybe his talking is venting to the public. Maybe he's looking for answers Or at least you're going to be all right from the general public. But instead of the general public saying to him, yo, you good, they laugh. Instead of Kodak Black is, I ain't gonna lie, he's a complete fuck up. But then I started to realize, damn, he's young. I've been a young man before. So when people call me old, but the people they worship is older than me, I guess they have more money than me. So if you have more money, it don't matter how old you are. So you have 50 Cent, you have all these niggas that's old that I'm younger than, but I'm old though. So you could be old as long as you have money. Stupid nigga thoughts, right? So when I look at somebody like Kodak Black, I'm like, damn, nobody really don't care about him because he stayed fucking up and nobody could check him. Nobody could help him. And then when he starts saying, damn, I'm going through it, where's his circle at? Then you realize, yo, he just have a bunch of vultures and leeches around him. Me. Talk about me for a minute. Maybe 2 members of my family call me and check on me. Maybe 2. Maybe 2. Or call me and say, yo, you good. Maybe 2. Why? All because of what I didn't do for them. Fuck what I did. It's what I didn't do in the moment they needed it. But they didn't want to put down no weed, no cigarettes, no liquor. They didn't want to stop eating dick. They didn't want to stop doing none of that. So their problems became my problems. Although I don't have any of those vices, their problems became my problems. They don't care about my car note, where I gotta live, I don't get public assistance. So when I allegedly have something, or they think I have something, when they don't even support what I do to get it, I'm wrote off. They don't talk to me. A lot of people in my family don't even fucking follow me on social media. I'm dead serious. I'm not even, people in my family unfriended me. I'm like, well, they all must be sitting in the fucking room talking bad about me. But they won't say what I did. They won't say he's one of the youngest, one of the most resilient, and been through hell and have a bunch of excuses and don't use none of them. Just get up every day and do his thing. But I'm supposed to pay for everybody liquor habit, everybody weed habit. I'm supposed to pay for everybody lifestyle. Some women in my family, I'm supposed to pay for their dick habit. Some dudes in my family, I'm supposed to pay for their sneakers. I'm supposed to feed their children and all this shit. And because I don't, fuck me. Okay, what can I do about that? But if something happened to me fatal, they're all going to post my picture and say how I was this and how I'm that. I'm telling you, that shit is cap. I'm telling you, that shit is cap. Because I shouldn't have to buy you cigarettes. I don't smoke. I shouldn't have to buy anybody anything. I don't give a fuck what I do with one child in my family. I'm not the fucking family savior. I'm not here to come in with 80 sneaker boxes and shit like that, especially the people who don't even fucking support what I do to get money. They don't share my shit. They don't like my shit. They not even my friends on social media, so how do they know what I do? Imagine that shit. Imagine living with that. And I'm telling you, can't nobody say I stole from them. I lived off of them. They can't say I did anything to them. It's just that I said 2 letters, 1 word, and that shit bothered them for life. And all I said was, no, I don't have it. And sometimes I don't have it to give to you for your extracurricular activity. What if I want to go do some extracurricular shit? What if I want to go somewhere and eat a piece of chicken that costs $40? You know what? Being that I work hard, I got the right to go eat a $40 piece of chicken, which I would never do. But who the fuck are you to think you get to eat $40 pieces of chicken like me and you don't even fucking work? Most of the people in my family don't even have a job. They don't do shit but sit around and watch. But they get high every day. They smoke cigarettes. In New York City, a pack of cigarettes is like $20. So if you smoking a lot of fucking cigarettes, you find $20 for cigarettes. I just so happen to find $20 and I can eat for a few days with that. I don't get food stamps. I got a car note. I got the internet. I got this program I pay for. But nobody asked me, are you okay? How are you financially? Do you need a couple of dollars? No, it just automatically assume I got it. I watch motherfuckers get settlements, all types. I ain't ask nobody for shit. Never, I don't dry bag nothing. I was the one who was demonetized for 6 months. Nobody never said to me, you good? Yo, how you? I didn't hear a word from nobody. Nobody. Even the bozo ass niggas I helped on YouTube, even the bozo niggas I helped in this industry, I didn't hear nothing from nobody. He was like, yo, he got to get a job now. Fine. If that's how you feel. But I ain't gonna cry. So if I didn't ask you, don't ask me. Period. End of story. Y'all better stop feeling like you're obligated to help people or they're going to get mad at you, because they're going to get mad at you anyway. You can help somebody and they still going to get mad. They're still going to get mad. Let somebody ask you for $10 and you say, I got 7. You think they're happy? They wanted 10. They're going to kindly jump on the phone and say, ask this motherfucker for $10. Nigga going to give me 7. I didn't have to give you shit. So I just go about my business. I know, listen, everything that I once knew, family structures, relationships, I know all that shit is over. Nothing that I remember exists anymore. It does not exist. So shit, we just talking about, yo, remember that time we used to drive cars and shit? Now how we're living is like, it was a time where there was horse and carriages now. So the shit that we remember don't even exist, like common courtesy. Like, how you doing? Like, are you good? Everybody we look at is for self. Everybody just, there's no coming together. I mean, niggas that come together to smoke and drink and party and bullshit, but nobody coming together to say, hey, let's all take something and get this person on their feet. Let's help this. There ain't none of that shit. And they're like, yo, man, cutting in my Friday party money. Shit, I'm going out Friday. Everybody got selfish when you was sharing. The minute you don't share, now you're selfish. But what happened? Yo, shut the fuck up. You talking about don't disrespect Big Sean like that. Do you know what I even said? Stupid. And if I did disrespect him, what you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You don't even know the context that I put anything in. You come in and think you checking me. Don't disrespect him like that. So now I'm going to focus my attention and disrespect you and give you a reason to get mad because you get mad over somebody you don't even know. Walk right past you. Don't disrespect him like that. So now that you say that, let me see what you look like. Look, you a goddamn NFT. You don't even exist. Hell, J. Cole, you don't even exist. You're a fucking NFT with 5 subscribers. Get the fuck out of here. Don't disrespect him like that. Nowhere was I disrespecting him. I was saying he need help. I was saying that it was a problem. You don't disrespect him. You a whole fucking NFT. You don't even exist. Talking about what you gonna do if I don't stop? But get knocked out like your pops used to. Don't disrespect him. You probably was one of the ones laughing. You probably the ones that listen to the free album and be like, it's whack and it's corny. Or I don't like his verse, or he fell off, he got fat. You one of them. Nowhere did I said anything about disrespect. If anything, I'm one of the ones saying we should rally behind that these people that we love, if we really love them. So you want to troll? I'm the right person for that. Because I ain't do it in a while, but sometimes I'll give you 5 minutes. But guess what? Your 5 minutes is up. Fuck out of here. Don't disrespect him like that. A nigga you don't even know. Your mama, your daddy, your greasy ass granny. Better? Is that better people to disrespect instead of somebody you don't know? At least, maybe you know your daddy. Shit. Anyway, I'm back. Another note. This bag of popcorn is calling me. So if you see me fall victim, it's cool. I walked 5 miles today. I've been on my shit. I'm so proud of me. I'm back focused. I'm back centered. I recalibrated. I'm able to put things in its proper perspective and see clearly. There's no pressure on me. Regardless of what's going to happen, it's going to happen. I have more control, knowing that I have no control. I don't control the unknown. That's how you build anxiety, the fear of the unknown. But when you have these situations where you might start getting a little anxious, give yourself 3 scenarios. 3 scenarios. It could go bad, or it could go good, or it could stay like it is. But anxiety builds when you say it's going to go bad. That's how you build anxiety. So in your mind, you got to give yourself different scenarios. You have to say, you know what? Maybe I'm tripping. Why am I anticipating and bringing on the evil spirit? Everything going to be fine. And guess what? Even if it ain't going to be fine, it's going to be fine because I'm going to have to deal with it. But what I'm not going to do is I'm not going to anticipate, and I'm not going to be anxious about something bad happening about me. There's no way happening to me. There's no way to prepare for something bad. There's no way to prepare for it. That's like saying, you know what? I'm going to go outside tomorrow and an anvil is going to fall on my head. Well, have you ever had an anvil fall on your head before? You don't know what it feels like. So why do you think an anvil? Because they had anvils over there. That's why when people have certain fears, I don't allow them to push their fears on me. When people say, yo, man, you got to get a job, or, listen, that's your fears. That's how you handle your fears. I am not a fearful person. And if I am, I'm going to deal with it. I am an individual who has been through hell. Probably going to go through hell again. But I'm still here, right? So I don't listen. Listen, people be like, but what if this happened? If it happened, I'm going to handle it. That's all you can do. What if it don't happen, though? That's how I handle and cope with stress. There are different scenarios. Why do I have to go to that's why when people say worst case scenario, no. I don't want to deal with worst case scenario. I don't deal with worst case scenario. Because right now at this minute, everything is okay. Remember what I told you earlier about choices. If everything is okay right now, why am I looking for the bad? Why am I going towards the bad? Why am I saying, yo, worst case scenario? Listen, man. We cross that bridge when it comes to it. I'm a chess player. I already know how the pieces move. I looked at the board. You could do this, or you could do this. Does anyone in the chat have a way that has helped with anxiety while flying? Well, the anxiety of flying is that you think you're going to crash, right? Or you can get on a plane and say, we're not going to crash. There's only two scenarios. Either you are or you aren't. What's the probability of you are? So out of the percentile of planes that crash, you think you got the lucky plane that's going to crash. What does you think? That means, what do you think about yourself? You just think your plane was picked. Out of all the hundreds of planes that fly every day, thousands of planes, your plane is going to be the one today. That means you have no confidence in you. That means you think you have bad luck. That's why I don't deal with this luck, astrology. I don't deal with none of that shit, because all it does a lot of times is to plant negativity in your head. Because when it's good, but when it's bad, you down in the dumps. Listen, two things could happen. This shit could either crash or it ain't. I ain't got time to worry about any of them. I got a destination to get to. So me, this is what I do for myself. When I go out and I go, maybe I got to get gas or go get groceries or whatever the case may be, I always anticipate coming home. I can see myself coming back in the house. That's how I deal with everything. I'll be right back. I got to go handle some business and I'm coming right back. That's more promising than goodbye. To me, goodbyes are forever. Even when people hug, the only time you hug is when you first greet them and you hug them goodbye. There's no in-between hugs. It's only two. Hey, how you doing? What's up? And then you hug people. That's why I don't like hugging. So we only hug goodbye. So what if this is the last goodbye? But if you think bad happens. Because what's bad for you might not be bad to somebody else. It's people who walking around with no limbs, smiling, running marathons and shit. And you say, damn, man, if I lost my legs, I wouldn't know what to do. Well, you better figure it the fuck out. Damn, if I couldn't see. But again, we always deal with the negativity and put it in our head, or let somebody else put it in your head, and then now you dealing with that. Damn, man. That's why when people be overly negative with this trauma, and rest in peace to my sister cousin, baby cousin Harold, like, who the fuck is that? I know what it's hitting for. Everybody was sad today, and I need attention. So now people are clouting people's death. They clouting it now. All up and down your timeline. Just look. I'm not fronting. But step over the people when they alive. So that's why I say sometimes I do get a lot of people who tell me they appreciate me. I don't know if it's enough or it's a little bit. I don't know if it's a lot or a little bit. I don't know. And I think sometimes we want to hear it from certain people, but certain people not going to give you that satisfaction because they're mad at you. So stay mad at me then. Life and death. Stay mad. Don't wait till I'm gone to be like, I wanted to. Nope. I'm good. Because first of all, when a person comes to you and they did you, why people be mad at you for what they did to you? Anybody could come to me and humbly apologize. And because I accept your apology, that don't mean I'm fucking with you again, though. We got to get that straight. But if you apologize and you felt like you was wrong, why does it matter if I fuck with you again or not? So you only apologize for me to fuck with you again, or you apologize because you was wrong? Because sometimes I apologize to people and I don't want to fuck with them no more. But I had to let you know that I was wrong in that instance. So it's like, yo, I apologize under the condition that we be friends again. No. Yeah, I was wrong. Hope all is well. And walk off like George Jefferson. But people be like, they want to apologize under condition that it goes back to the way it was. Look, before Nino Brown killed G Money, he told him, it'll never be the same. But I'll tell you what we could do to make this right. Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am. But then he kindly blasted him. So I don't accept apologies when niggas be like, yo, I'm going to call you later. No, you're not. I still don't fuck with you. Like, if you sorry, that don't mean that we got to be friends again. That means you accepted your fuck up and you took accountability. That don't mean we going to be cool again. I apologize to people all the time. Don't got their number. Don't know their new number. Don't want that. It ain't no, we want to go back to, listen, because we change and we evolve as humans, and mentally we evolve. I might not be in a place right now that I was at before. So you apologizing to me, thinking that we going to go back to the way we was. Fuck you. No. I don't drink no more. I don't fuck around in certain ways I do. I don't want to go whoop nobody ass. So don't be like, you sorry, only under the condition that we could go back to the way we was. Then you're not sorry, because your sorriness has, your apology has conditions. Me, I'll be like, yo, I know I fucked up. It ain't even for you to forgive me. I'm just letting you know that I fucked up. Speaking of apology, while we at it, in this culture, I had a good friend in this culture that was a friend to me, and I can't front. That was a good friend to me. And, you know, I really don't know why we wasn't friends. I kind of know. And if I ever speak to him again, I'm pretty sure we could understand what happened. But I have somebody who helped me get into this culture because they believed in me. And some reason we wasn't cool. And some of the things that I might have said or did, I feel like I could have handled that better. But this was years ago. You know, I was a little dude coming off the street, just doing what he loved and not understanding how some of the things that I was doing and saying and keeping it real. You don't always have to keep it real. You got to keep it cool sometimes, because some things you do and say you can't take back. And I want to say shout out to Jordan Tower, man. Jordan Tower is very, very instrumental in me even really being in this culture. Although I was doing things, I feel like he believed in me, and he told me I was real good at doing interviews. We stopped working together and we fell out over corny shit. And he went on to do his thing and I went on to do mine. He's still Jordan Tower and I'm me. But the way I might have handled some things, I probably shouldn't have did that. And looking back, I could say I was wrong for doing certain shit. Although we never got physical, although it wasn't a lot of mudslinging, I think we just should have handled shit better, because anybody that believed in you before you believed in yourself is somebody that you should always give grace to. And I think, again, we was younger. We talk about 2006. And it ain't about talking again. It ain't about being cool again. It ain't even about none of that shit. But we did some classic shit together. And regardless of what, shit, my Prodigy interview was his Prodigy interview. He filmed it and he gave it to me. He didn't have to do that. He didn't have to give me some of my footage. That's really his footage. And if I did anything wrong to you over the years, I apologize for that, because I should have just called you and cursed you the fuck out. You know how I am. But he know I'm a hothead. But I just want him to know that I always meant well, and I appreciate what you did for me early on. You know what I'm saying? And if I did anything over the years that was fucked up to you or depicted you in a way that you truly didn't deserve, I apologize for that, because maybe I just shouldn't have. But you know some things, and I'm not making no excuse. But me being a little older and understanding, and now sitting in the seat of the boss instead of having a partner and being a part of something, this is me now, So shit, I would want, if I had somebody who, well, I did help people and they didn't even give me grace. So looking back in retrospect, maybe I should have gave you grace in certain situations, because not only did we have a friendship that was a working relationship, we also had a personal relationship. When your dog ran out, remember when Skylar ran out? And I was like, your dog name is Skylar? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we used to really talk on the phone and build about life shit. And we let this stupid industry shit and stupid other people come in between our friendship. And we made history. Like, we did some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, we did some shit. And when I think about me doing my memoirs and foundation, there was faces and names that was there in the beginning. And one thing I can never do was omit them from the story. I can never say, oh, they wasn't shit or whatever. Some people were very, very malicious to me, but I don't think, he was younger too. And I'm older than him too. You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad that he still does his thing. And then I thought about too, man, like I kind of don't really like the way his story, although he's probably happy and doing his thing, I kind of don't like the way he's omitted from shit, because he's very integral in a lot of shit too. Beyond me, outside of me. And when I see other people doing certain things, I'm like, nah, that should be him. So, yeah, I fucked up on a lot of shit. And Jordan, if you see this, I was wrong. And I apologize for being a dickhead sometimes. But you know me though. So I know you going to laugh if you see this, and you're going to be like, yo, yeah, because anytime that I was around you, bro, if it was ever up with anybody fucking with you, I was front line. Ain't nobody going to say nothing to you, fuck with you when I was around. You know what I'm saying? And this is not an apology to be accepted. This is not an apology to, we got to kick it tomorrow. This is an apology because I should have gave you a little bit more grace and been a little bit more understanding. But being younger, being hungry, going through what I was going through, I was reacting bad on everything. I was going bad on anything because it was a survival mechanism. Now that I'm in a better place, I understand what you might have been going through now. But we talking about 2006, 2005. You talking about 19, 18 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So before we transition into, we never know where life is going to go, where life is going to take us. But I could say when it came to you, I probably should have handled you a little bit better because I got mad over stuff that we probably should have looked past. But maybe it was instances where I thought I should have gotten more, not even money. I thought I should have gotten more out of the situation than maybe I even deserved. But I meant well. And again, I got mad, and reason why I was mad, because if nothing else, I love this shit. I love those interviews. That shit. I love them interviews, and I always put my all into everything. So, and you helped me. You know what I'm saying? You was instrumental for me even being on the Come Up DVD. That's Jordan play. I remember Jordan saying to Fendi, yo, I got this kid, he can do these interviews. He's ill. He's going to bring a dimension to this shit. And that was your play. So I can never say I did Come Up DVD. I wouldn't been on there without Jordan. That was his play. You know what I'm saying? And we made history. Prodigy, AZ. We had a dope Chic Luke's one. You still got them I don't know if you still got that Joel Santana. We did a lot of shit that was dope. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I just had to get that out real quick because, we never know how long we got, and we never know how long anybody has, and I never know that what I did, how that might have affected him. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm going to be, in a moment of having clarity and worry about people, I don't know what he going through right now, but again, I gotta find him and reach out. And I'm doing, and see, one thing about me, I don't do public disrespect and private apologies. I do public apologies so everybody can see it. And then I'll tell him privately. But if I could talk about you publicly in a disrespectful way, then I should talk about you favorably in a respectful way. Even the interview that you see with me and Nicki Minaj, Foxy Brown is in that footage. And he filmed that. When I interviewed Ross, he filmed a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? Because he was amazing with that camera. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he's a good dude. Misunderstood. But he was younger too. You know what I'm saying? We both young in this DVD culture, and this shit is moving. Like, bro, this shit moving. Like, we shaking up the world. Like what we're doing is setting a precedent for what everybody is doing now. And we doing this 19 years ago. We didn't know. We didn't know that it was going to be this. We didn't know that I knew the internet. He'll tell you that story one day, but I knew the internet was going to be what it is. But we running around, you know what I'm saying? We running around just trying to be great. Don't even know what we gonna do is gonna change the world. The Joe Budden interview that I did, he filmed that on the Come Up. So anything with the Come Up DVD for a while, and me, he filmed most of that. I think I filmed 2, but everything else he filmed. So all them great interviews that you like from me, besides the Max B, you love the Prodigy, he filmed that. The AZ interview, he filmed that. And there's others that he filmed, but I just want him to know that I should have had more grace with you. I should have been a little bit more understanding. But where I was at mentally, I still was on some dumb nigga street shit. And anytime we feel disrespected, we lash and we want to fight and we want to do that shit. But being where I'm at now in life, that's not always the answer. And it shouldn't have been the answer then. But some people still gonna get fucked up though, because they be playing with me, but not Jordan. You know what I'm saying? That like I said, that was my friend. You know what I'm saying? That was my friend. Somebody I talk to every day. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. So yeah, I could send this to him if you fuck with him. You could just tell him, I wonder if his email is the same. I don't know none of his social media. Like I said, I'm not even in tune with nothing he do. And that shit is fucked up. You know what I'm saying? That shit is fucked up because I hope he good. You know what I'm saying? I just hope he good. So over the next couple of days, I'm going to attempt to reach out some way. And first thing I'll probably do is laugh because I don't feel no way. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people I don't feel no way about because I don't even know why shit was dumb then. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I fucked that up. You know what I'm saying? Although I went and to go on, I am who I am, but I feel like I fucked up. Oh, the J Hood interview, the first J Hood interview I did, he filmed that. Like he was there and he thought about me. You know what I'm saying? Actually, he was supposed to be a part of Forbes DVD. He's a part of coming up with the name for it. This is all true shit. And I just wanted to be I was just happy to be included in shit. So I came giving it my all. Some interviews Jordan did, I ghost wrote the interviews. You know what I'm saying? Like he would call me, yo, I need interview questions. This is before texting. I want y'all to know this is before texting. I used to have to orate the interview questions over the phone, have my man type them and email them to him. This is before we had these phones. I had a fucking Trio back then and I wasn't paying for that data plan. So again, I fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I felt like I fucked up. And I'm glad to be able to even sit here today, sane, happy, healthy. And I want that same for him. You know what I'm saying? And I hope anything that I did, he know it really wasn't no malice at now. But at the time, I was just too young and dumb to, we talking about 20 years ago. I was too young and dumb to understand that how what I did could have really fucked him up because he didn't deserve to be put in the light that he got put in after a while. This man did videos for Nipsey Hussle. He did a lot of dope shit. A lot of dope. Oh, I'm talking about the Styles P interview, the Come Up DVD edition. I remember us filming that right outside of fucking White Castle, and I did the interview. It's out there somewhere, but yeah, that's it, man. So let me go. I'll holler at y'all later on. Let me go and do some news shorts. Tomorrow is TGIF. I'm gonna, what time is it? Damn, how the fuck time be going? It's already tomorrow. It's tomorrow today. It's after 12, you know what I'm saying? But I don't think Jordan disliked me. I think he disliked me because of affiliation and he got poisoned on shit. And I think it's the same thing with me. So, hopefully we could just have a conversation and, I could tell him in private what I said publicly. So that's it, man. I'm Doggie Diamonds, man. I appreciate y'all. I'm on the road to 300,000 subscribers. Again, with me, this is not an easy road for me. They make this shit hard for me, but I'm here for the long haul. I'm not going to say what I should have been had. I'm not even going to say what I deserve. I'm just going to keep working, keep giving y'all content that you need. And that's it. And I'm not changing me to fit in with anybody. I'm not changing nothing. I don't give a fuck what they doing. I'm not coming on this camera lying. I'm not saying shit for clout. Whoa, I don't even want to talk about that because the shit I'm seeing and hearing, a lot of shit be cap. But if y'all entertain, who am I to knock it? But I'm not a Kappa. Although I do know Kappadonna. But I'm not a Kappa. Or Kappa is also a sorority, right? Yeah, I think so. But yo, man, shout out to y'all, man. And make sure you take some time for yourself. And make sure you, again, man, a lot of shit ain't worth it. Save your mind first. I tried to say like Mike Tyson. Save your mind. Save your mind first, man. Save your mind first. That's it. All right, y'all, man. Until next time, I thank you. Fulmar Family Royalty. I appreciate you because you've been here for a long time. Baby Jesus, I see you. Brandon Harris, I see you. Yeah, I came on late, so I know some people got to bow out. Got other things going on, but we about to hit September. Let's make this month strong coming into this month. And yeah, that's it. Until next time. I'm out. Follow me on Instagram at Doggie Diamonds. And don't forget,
Doggie Diamonds did this.
at Doggie Diamonds on Instagrams. Peace.